Hey guys, so you are actually watching now the 360 video, or the virtual reality video that we created as part of our vlog episode 2. We actually had to record audio separate. We tried to record it as we were moving through the Garmin 360. The gator was just too loud, the audio was not usable, so we're having to come on in here and do one extra step, no big deal, so I'm recording this audio over the top of this video. But everything else worked perfect. So one thing that I'll warn you is take the time to load this in high def, or even 4K if you can. It actually gets stretched out to a full 360, so a 4K is only like a kind of a 1080. Moving down, a 1080 is only like a 480, something like that. So if you watch it in poor resolution, it's almost unwatchable. So take the time to load it. But everything else works. This is actually out of double cluck. It's not the clip we had intended on using. That first clip we were unable to stabilize, but we did shoot a second clip. This is out here at double cluck as well. So if you move the camera forward, you can drag it around with your mouse. Everything off to the right, that corn is one of the wetlands that we have out here, so that thing floods entirely. We're going to take a right, which is a north, on this levee, and we have a little goose pit out here. Again, this is the type of thing that we'll be doing on these property tours that we do in the future. This is just kind of a test run, but it'll be exactly like this. We'll be running through the entire property and we will be narrating as we go along. So kind of a cool concept. Going out here into the corn that Roger, the farm manager, just recently cut ahead of us, just to open up a little hole. Again, all this corn out here you're seeing is going to flood. It's part of the wetland. So this is where we will stack our decoys and hopefully where the ducks will land. Because it's within kind of shooting range of a blind that's kind of out of sight here, but not too far. But everything seems to work on this video. You can pan any direction, from all the way up to all the way down. It works. So if you go all the way down, you'll see a little LandCo logo. We just put that there to hide the mount. But so now we're on the boat. Everything works the same. This is actually out at our personal farm, the LandCo personal farm, and yeah, same thing. You can pan every which direction. So this would be kind of a cool feature. Again, we're just testing it out, but this shows us that we can use this thing anywhere. So if a farm that we have for sale has a lake, we'll get this 360 camera out there and cruise the lake. We'll probably go a little faster. We're just kind of testing it out on this day, but we will hook the outboard up and cruise around the lake, and you can pause it, you can look around. I'll give you kind of the full view of the whole lake. We probably could have used the audio on this one just because we were using the trolling motor, but just for the sake of having everything sound the same, I'll just run this audio over the entire video. But worked pretty well on this one. The next one that we did was the drone. Actually, this might be in reverse order. We did the drone second, but we dropped it in third for this video. But the drone was a lot better than we expected. When we first imported it, it looked pretty shaky, so it did a pretty good job of stabilizing it. I mean, it's the worst of the three, but considering we just literally hung that drone, or hung that 360 camera up on that drone using bungee cords and a GoPro little attachment, it did pretty well. We'll have to come up with some better solution to stop the shakiness, but it's pretty usable. I think we went up to 2 different heights. This is the lower one, probably 60 feet or so, but we're over our LandCo personal wetland, and you can see some of those bare dirt areas. If you look down, that's our wetland. All that corn is going to flood. The bare dirt areas is where the corn was too wet to grow, so we're going to go in and plant millet. Then we went up to this higher distance, was I think maybe a couple hundred feet, and just gets a better bird's eye view of the property. And again, you can look straight down, you can look everywhere. Just really cool. I actually watched this with the virtual reality glasses, and man, it was almost unsettling. It gets you an odd feeling of kind of floating around at a couple hundred feet in the air, but super cool. You can pause it, look around. It takes a while to kind of get the hang of it, but man, it gives you a really cool feel for any property we do this on. So again, super excited, and we appreciate you watching.